So today on September 17th, I turned fucking 22 years old. And it really puts things into fucking perspective that like shit's serious now. Well, I mean, it was serious when I was 18, but right now like my like for some reason my I guess maybe it's just like how today is, but my emotions aren't like insane. They're just normal. They're not all over the place. I don't feel like too bogged down by like sadness and shit. I feel a little different, but um I like I'm I like I'm 22 years old now. I'm like officially like I'm past fucking grown up. And I've realized that I have to start pursuing the things that hold the most value to me, that are most important to me. And those things are music, politics, and like comedy and art. Basically, like things that I can use to like express myself, and like expression is the thing that's most important to me. But especially becoming a good singer songwriter, because I have a vision for my band and for some like uh, upcoming art projects. It's a vision only I can really exact. If it's in my head, then I have to. If it's a vision that only I can exact, then I have to get all the tools that I can get my hands on in order to have my vision fully realized. Because if I have an idea that like no one else really has, or no one has to the same degree, then it's like really my duty. It's really my job to put my vision into reality. And like uh, like something very important to me is my band Tricenipede with my man Tony. And he's working really hard playing guitar, so I'm not gonna let him down by slacking on the fucking bass. So I have to. I mean, I'm pretty decent at like the slap bass stuff, and I can make pretty neat patterns and shit. But it's holding the shit down that I've got to work on, like being able to reproduce the same results over and over and over again. Can't be fucking up on stage. That'd be embarrassing. And mm, yeah, as uh I can't be fucking around online as much anymore. I can't be just looking at like watching like silly videos and going on social media and fucking like just hanging and chilling with motherfuckers anymore. Like I do enjoy chilling with people, like talking to friends and stuff. But the thing is, like, I can't both pursue my dream and but then like spend like all fucking day like chatting it up online. Like if someone wants to talk to me, I want it to be for like for like us to be like for I want it to be because we share a common goal. We share like an ambition that we're working towards. I don't just want to be like talking just to shoot the shit. And unless like I like have nothing else to do, but really I've got to hold my feet to the fire here. I've got to be real with myself, because like years have passed where I've just been fucking around and making constant excuses. That like here's the other thing. Now that I'm 22, like I can't blame anything on anyone anymore. I can't blame the fact that that I'm not good enough at playing bass on, oh, no no one like wants to fucking sit down and like jam with me every single day. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking excuse. I can't make the and like what about when my singing is slacking? Oh, I just don't feel like that's a fucking excuse. And like I also like, this isn't really a priority. I don't need to like be good at drawing, but I really like drawing. but and that's still that's still a skill that I can attain, because my drawing hasn't been like good recently because I've been slacking on it so bad. My drawing's never been particularly like classically good. Like it's pretty decent, but I like my own style is something that like I think people identify with aesthetically, because like it's like simple kind of line work and sometimes like neat designs and shit. So like things that I specialize in, I have to go after those 100%. And I can't make the excuse to not play instruments, because like when I make the excuse in my mind, oh, but if I had this one instrument, I'd be able to play what I'm trying to play even better. And it's like that's a fucking lie. Because I have a six string bass, and like yeah, I can play pretty much whatever the fuck I want on it. But my brain will do this thing where it makes fucking bullshit excuses like, oh, what if you had this custom bass? What if you like made a bass with like it has like a neck made out of graphite, and it's like super lightweight, and it's fan fretted, has multiple like scale lengths for each string, and blah 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 blah. Oh, and then I want it to be black. No, I want it to be red. No, I want it to be purple, and all sorts of stupid shit that my brain does, instead of taking a look at what I have and what I can do with it, and like what's my next goal, instead of like comparing what I have to, oh, what if I had this, what if I had that. It's just such weak fucking shit. And yeah, if I want to go anywhere, I have to be done with that and take a look at the resources I have and choose my trajectory and fucking go with it. I can't be fucking around anymore, cuz cuz as I said before, when I said uh when I said that, yeah, my life is like 1/4 over. I said 1/5 over, but like let's be honest, like most people aren't living to 100 years, and if I'm taking a look at myself like right now, like my like physical condition of like uh being like immobile, not immobile, but like being like lacking in exercise, of like living a sedentary life. If I take a look at myself right now, like if I live like this, yeah, I'll be lucky if I get to 60 without completely falling the fuck apart. So yeah, if I follow that logic, if I die at like 60, or say let me overshoot and say I live till 80, then my life's already like 1/5 over. Most of my life is just like bullshit, being a kid and stuff like that. But if I'm past being adult right now, then I can't blame anyone or anything anymore. I have to take whatever I can fucking get to push my ideas into reality. I have to exact my will unto this world. There's no other way around it. So people I'm friends with, like online, and I chat up and stuff. I have to uh, I have to say that I can't be chatty anymore. I can't be like, I mean, like I'll still make comedy videos, but like if I'm like fucking around with everybody all the time, then like I can't. Then that's like time that I could have been spent making comedy videos, and like then both of us are fucking losing, because like the kind of my vision, my product is like not being around while I like fuck around and waste my energy online and stuff. And I do really very much thank people for like keeping me company for a while. But for everybody out here, I really want everybody to like follow either like their own vision, or like or follow mine. I don't give it, because like I don't know, like I'm not gonna complain about having followers actually, because I really just want to make like art that you guys will like, that I like. Well, I mean mostly that I like, but I also want to make shit that like both of us like. I guess the best way to do is just to do shit that I like, because most of the stuff that I like is good. I don't know. So Yeah, I also want to get better at talking instead of being a fucking like mess, just like fucking like dragging my head through fucking dirt just to get through a fucking sentence. Fucking like it's really bad. Like I'm like struggle through my fucking sentences. And I want to get to a point where I can just like rapid fire like my thoughts, bam, 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 just explain myself as best as I can. I want to learn as many words in the English language as possible, but that's a different story. It's mostly it's me. Like I gotta learn how to organize my thoughts and and speak my mind as clearly as I can, and then I can get some new words along the way. But I have to break everything down, and I have to stay focused. I have to remember every day what I'm fighting for, because there's no such thing as just getting a skill and you're done. It's like something you have to like constantly maintain and protect, or it'll just like fly the fuck away. I gotta start like writing down like like in detail like my what I'm thinking about. That'll get my writing skills up, but mostly that'll make it more like clear what I'm thinking about, and so I don't lose sight of my goal when I have my thoughts like in the physical realm, when I have them like right on paper, or when I have them like anywhere it has to be, instead of them just like floating in my head, and then like I finally like deal with it, and then like I'm done, and then I'm done thinking about it, and it's like, oh shit, ha. And then like yeah, then I walk away with like just the feeling that I've gotten something, when I might come up, but when the problem might come back again later. We're yeah, I'm not good at explaining shit, and I'm gonna work on that. So yeah, mm, I also want to leave my house as often as I can, cause yeah, I hate it here. But while I am at my house, I'm gonna be constantly pursuing like the things that I'm most passionate about, and not fucking around anymore. Mm. I wonder if I have anything else to say. Yeah, so my plans are I want to make I want to make music more often. Like I'd like to make probably a few songs every day, but that's not a very feasible goal. I'd say make one. How about what if I make one song a week? I would just really hammer away, just like just working as hard as I can on making like one song as best as I can every week. And I also want to make like videos where I talk about like my political ideas, philosophical ideas, just like things, maybe stories about my life and shit like that. And maybe have videos where I draw pictures. That's not really mandatory. Mostly it's like my music that I'm most passionate about, politics and comedy. Also, yeah, comedy videos like and comedy music I would like to make. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be relentlessly pursuing the things that are most important to me, and that's where I'm gonna spend all my time. And I'll see you guys then.